why my mental health is declining. Since November 2021, I had my heart attack. Never in my life would I imagine that I would go through a health scare. All my life I was focused on trying to prevent any health scares or any things with my heart or body, or I was always fearful of cancer. I didn't know that eating the stuff that I was eating would have caused me to have a health problem. I thought I was on top of the world.
I had a heart attack.
Got a stent put in my heart. My whole life changed. I automatically knew that I would no longer be able to bodybuild at that moment, which that was my passion. That was my love since I was a kid. I knew that I wasn't invincible at that point. I knew that, I wasn't from another planet like I used to say. So that started the road of, which I never termed it as that, depression. I was like, how am I gonna continue making money? I'm doing this YouTube fitness thing. People assumed that I used to say I was natural. Now this is gonna hurt me.
Just tell them you're on illegal narcotics all on social media. This is the dumbest generation I ever know.
My business, my supplement company, how is it going to prosper from this point on? I had a lot of whys. After the heart attack, I got put on these medications that I used to see 60, 70-year-old people taking. Now I was only 46 having to take all this medication. Would my friends and family think less of me? Would the internet think less of me? I knew that I was going to have to drop down, and I didn't have a problem with dropping weight, but I just didn't want to tarnish or damage my image. My name is Kali Muscle. My meals down at that point to like 2 meals a day. Still working out. I still had good energy at the time. As time goes on, anytime I felt something, like on my left side, I was scared. And this is a daily occurrence even to this day. Thinking I feel something. If it's gas, if I don't eat, I get gassy. So it goes straight to the left side. And I'm like, oh man, what's going on? And I might have a little anxiety attack sometimes. Things like driving are scary for me. What if I, have a heart attack while I'm driving, and what I'm gonna do? So this is, as I'm driving, this is a thought, which is, taxing. Growing up, I was a small kid. I was like 90 pounds, and I could show you this picture of me playing football. I was like 90 pounds in 9th grade, so they didn't let me play. And so that started my infatuation with wanting to get buff. It was those coaches in 9th grade telling me I was too small. So from then on, I was like possessed with getting big. And so I used to force feed myself, almost regurgitating, and that was my mission. So that just went on throughout my whole life. For 3 months, I wasn't on nothing. I wasn't on no testosterone, TRT. I wasn't on pre-workouts, and I was scared to do anything. I went on this 1 meal a day. Luckily for me, it was easy because I wanted to live. So I was like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to live as long as I can. As we all know, heart disease is the #1 killer in the US. This goes out to all the young people in the world, man. Don't get fat, don't get over muscular, stay lean, mean. If you get too big, you'll have skin issues like me. I got skin issues like right here that I hate. See this skin? And I still have 21-inch arms, but I had 23-inch arms. So you had that skin right there. Let me show you what I hate about my body, man, being too big. So right here, see this skin? You have this. You got that skin right there. Then right here, I hate this. Like when you come like this, see that skin right there? And we ain't gonna even talk about butt cheek. Like when you get, you know those old man butts, you get that skin down there. But it's just those issues that I'm like, man, I hope it snapped back. But I doubt it will. I would have to keep some muscle mass so it won't get all the way droopy. So that's why I'm talking about them. Everybody want to appear that they just good all the time. And they don't want to talk about it because they want to seem superhuman. I always question, like, did I wait too old to have my kids? Or was it the heart attack? So that brings on depression. So I always try to figure out ways to have the highest energy, like I say. And that's when eating once a day come into question, because I'll be like, do I have enough energy or food in my system to keep up with my kids and to do my daily goal, things of working, starting businesses, have to work out. So I know a lot of you guys out there may question yourself about that. So we got to do whatever we can to have that max energy. And like I say, for me, I've been getting 6-7 hours of sleep, eating healthiest I know anybody to eat. It's money. Like we living in a time where money is needed so much, man. I feel it, especially a guy like me being on the internet, making most of my money from the internet. Because being on the internet, man, it's like the stock. It goes up and down. It's nothing set in stone monthly. So you have to be good with money. You got to know how to work with money. You can't spend money foolish, because you might have, it been times where I had a terrible 8-9 months. So that's depressing, which I've been able to manage well. A man of my age, I still don't feel I'm at the place where I should be at. So that's what keep that motivation and grind, and that's what really combats depression. Just think all of this is on me. Like I gotta take care of my wife, my kids, my business partners. I gotta make sure we cool. I gotta worry about my health, my heart. I gotta it's all these worries and thoughts on every second of the day. You know what I mean? And so I know a lot of you out there have these same problems, and you have these struggles with depression and mental health. Have a focus point. You gotta just focus, get a focus point. If you got kids, if you got a business you wanna start, if you got a look you wanna achieve with your physique, go full force at that. Don't let nobody stop you. Whatever makes you happy, you gotta do it. Love yourself. That's the key. I love all of you guys. Even, I know I was an ex-evil person. So I know when people are just, led by the devil, led by evil, it's up to you to decide which side you want to be. Like my reason now is my kids. I want them to be raised by a good father that has his head on straight. They guide them in the right direction so they can be great people. And as well, I have you guys. I know you guys are always watching me, always critiquing and judging. I don't want to judge anybody, because I've been there on the bad side. I know how it is. It just takes, awakening to happen. So my awakening is now. I'm fighting this depression thing. Like I say, I have my kids, I have my business partners, I have you guys that we don't have time to be in the corner in the dark, sad, crying, ready to end my life. I got a lot of life to live, and I want to live it, man. I'm doing everything I can, eating healthy, drinking the best water I know of at the moment, and I'm just staying positive, man. I encourage you guys to do the same.